Finding a comfortable seat. So closing your eyes. Just feeling this sense of arriving here. Feeling the sit bones grounding down to the earth. Deep inhale as you lengthen the spine. Let the back of the neck be long. Crown of the head towards the sky. And as you exhale, draw the shoulders up towards the ears and then roll the shoulders back and down as you melt the shoulder blades down the back. And just letting the hands rest down on the thighs. And drawing the awareness inward. Just bringing the awareness to the breath. Slowing down the breath, slowing down the mind. Feeling the fullness of the breath here as you breathe all the way down into the belly. Feeling the belly expand as you inhale. Breathing in this prana, this life force energy. And exhale, release, letting the body relax a little bit more. Finding this stillness in the body, stillness in the mind. Finding the Ujjayi breath, slight restriction at the back of the throat, hearing the breath like the waves of the ocean, deep hollow sound. Relaxing the jaw, relaxing the muscles in the face. And inhale, circle the arms all the way up, reaching up through the fingers, lengthening. And exhale, draw the palms down through center in front of the heart, just taking a moment to open with that intention. Feeling connected with your sankalpa, your intention. And then taking the hands down towards the thighs, softly opening the eyes. Taking hands in front, interlace the fingers, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, press the palms away around the back, draw the chin to the chest, shoulders away from the ears, breathing into the back of the shoulders, back of the neck. And inhale, wrap the arms around the back, coming back up to seated. Interlace the fingers and then open across the chest as you lift the arms up at the back. And again, exhale, interlace the fingers, press the palms away around the back, shoulders away from the ears, chin to chest. And inhale, wrapping the arms around the back, interlace the fingers, open across the heart, lifting the arms up at the back. Good. And then we'll take the left hand over the head, on the right side of the head, on the ear. Take the right fingers and the arm away from you, reaching towards the right, shoulders away from the ear, and gently draw the head over to the left. Nice deep breathing into the side of the neck. Inhale here. Exhale, stretching a little further. And then we'll take the left hand on the left side of the head and using the hand to press the head to come back up. And then switching sides, wrap the right arm up and over, and then left arm extends out, fingers reaching away from you. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, nice deep stretch in the left side of the neck. Deep Ujjayi breath, breathing into any area of tension or resistance. And then slowly, right hand comes on the right ear and gently head comes back up. Inhale, circle the arms up, lengthening. And as you exhale, taking a gentle twist to the right, left hand on the outside of the right thigh, gazing towards the right. Inhale, come back to center, lengthen. And exhale, over to the left, gentle twist. Good, one more on each side. Inhale, extend. And exhale, twisting to the right. Hand on the outside of the thigh. Inhale, lengthen, come back to center. And exhale, over to the left. Shoulders away from the ears. And inhale, back to center. Exhale, palms to the heart. Coming down onto all fours. If you're sitting on anything, you can just move that off to the side. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Shoulders directly over the wrists, hips over the knees. And just moving through a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, lifting the tailbone, rolling through the spine, gazing forward. Push the floor away. Exhale, rounding the back. Tuck the tailbone, draw the chin to the chest. Push the floor away. Inhale, lifting the tailbone, moving from the tailbone as you roll one vertebra at a time, gaze forward. And exhale, rounding the back, push the floor away. A couple more in your own time. Starting to match with your breath, so finding your vinyasa, just really breathing more space, more prana, more energy in between the vertebrae. Good, nice. And space. And then back to center. Pressing into the right hand, draw the belly up towards the spine, strong through the core. Inhale, left arm extends forward, right leg extends back. Spread the toes at the back and shoulders draw away from the ears. Good. The left palm is facing the right. Inhale as you lengthen through the fingers and the toes. Exhale as you draw the right knee to the left elbow, engaging the core. Inhale, extend and lengthen. Exhale, knee to the elbow. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, knee to the elbow, squeezing into the core. Inhale, lengthen. And then left arm comes all the way up and around big. Circle with that top shoulder. Either a little twist, or maybe bend the back knee, take a hold of the foot, press the foot back and into the hand. And exhale, gently lower the hand, lower the knee. Switching sides, pressing into the left hand, spread the fingers wide. Right arm extends forward. Draw the belly up and in, and then extend the left leg back. Little internal rotation of that back inner thigh. Spread the toes, draw the belly in, shoulders draw back towards the hips. Gazes down so the neck is long. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, knee to the elbow, engaging the core. Inhale, extend. Two more. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Right arm comes all the way up and around, big circle. Either stay here, little twist, or maybe bend the back knee, take a hold of the foot, press the foot up and into the hand. Nice little back bend. Strong through that left arm. And then lower gently the hand, lower the knee. And just shifting the hips side to side. Taking the knees wide to the side of the mat, let the big toes come together to touch. Sink the hips back. Child's pose, forehead rests down, reaching the arms forward. Maybe coming up onto the fingertips, creating a little bit of a tension. Draw the armpits towards the mat. Good. And then plant the hands, inhale, lifting back up through all fours. Tuck the toes under. Lift the knees just a couple of inches. Hover as you draw the belly up and in. Strong through the legs, the core. Pushing the floor away, rounding the back a little bit. And exhale, begin to shift the hips back, downward facing dog. So just taking a few breaths here just to pedal out the feet, bending one knee, pressing the other heel back, switching side to side. Maybe the hips sway side to side, maybe bending the knees, straightening the legs. Maybe keeping the knees bent or maybe starting to straighten the legs, driving the heels towards the mat. Good, inhale, lift up onto the toes, rolling forward, high plank, shoulders come over the wrists. Exhale, shift the weight forward, lower the knees, elbows hug into the side, modified chaturanga, come all the way to the mat. Inhale, take the fingertips outside of the mat and roll up into a little modified cobra. Take the gaze over the right shoulder, stretching the left side of the neck. Gazing forward, gazing over the left shoulder. And then lowering back down as you exhale. Inhale, press the hands into the mat, hips come back to the heels. And exhale, downward facing dog, shift the hips up high. Inhale, float forwards, high plank. Shoulders over the wrists, strong through the core. Exhale, shift the weight forward, lower the knees. Elbows hug into the side, modified chaturanga, gazes forward, and then come all the way to the mat. Again, fingertips come to the side, and then lifting up a little baby cobra, roll the shoulders back and down. Gazing to the right, maybe shifting the hips a little to the left. And then back forward, gazing over the left shoulder, maybe shift the hips to the right. And then lowering back down, hands come under the shoulders. Inhale, hips back to the heels. And exhale, downward facing dog, hips up high. Inhale, lift up onto the toes, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, walking up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, taking a ragdoll, hands on opposite elbows, gently sway side to side, just releasing the head and neck. Taking the right hand down to the mat, bend the right knee or bend both knees, left arm towards the sky, finding a little twist. You can stay here or maybe wrap the left arm around the back, hooking on the inside of the right thigh. Draw that top shoulder open. And exhale, left hand comes down to the mat, switching sides. Left hand into the middle. Inhale, right arm reaches towards the sky as you twist. Either stay here, maybe wrapping the right arm around the back, hooking on the inside of the left thigh as you open that top shoulder. Nice deep Ujjayi breath. And then right hand to the mat, take the hands on the hips, slowly coming up with a flat back, draw the feet together. Inhale, sweep the arms up, gazing up, maybe a little back bend as you open the heart. Exhale, palms to heart center. Bend the knees, Utkatasana, so big toes together, heels a little apart. Sink the hips down, sitting into your chair pose. Good. Exhale as you draw the palms to the heart. We'll twist to the right, left elbow on the outside of the right thigh. Keeping the knees in line, so drawing that left knee back if it's coming forward. And then draw the heart up towards the fingers towards the heart center. Good, nice deep twist. Keeping your twist, just take the gaze down to the right foot. Shift the weight into the right foot, step the left leg all the way back to the back of the mat, and finding a high lunge twist. So you can lower the back knee down to modified. If the back leg is lifted, press the heel back and lift the kneecap so really strong through that back leg. You can stay here or maybe lower that left elbow down a little bit, left hand to the mat, to the outside of the right foot, right arm towards the sky. Good, one more breath, nice deep twist. And then keep the legs as they are. Palms come back to the heart. We're going to spin up and around, coming into a high lunge. Good. Exhale, spin the back heel down. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Right knees over the ankles, shoulders are back over the hips. Draw the belly up and in, gazing over the right middle finger. Flip the palms up as you inhale, reverse warrior, reaching up and back, keep bending that front knee, lengthening that right side body. And as you exhale, right elbow on the right thigh, left arm either straight towards the sky or up and overhead, side angle. Good. So keeping some space in that right side body, left arm, palm faces down, keep drawing that left shoulder back down towards the hip, and pressing into the outside of the back foot. You can either stay here, maybe right hand comes down to the inside of the foot, maybe finding a half bind or a full bind, you choose. Just keep the shoulders stacked, keep drawing that top shoulder open, strong through the legs. One more breath. And unravel, hands come down. Frame the front foot, roll onto the ball of the back foot again, and we'll come into an easy twist this time. Left hand down, right arm towards the sky. And then turning us into Vashisthasana, side plank. Left knee can come down to the mat, right leg steps around, or spinning onto the outside of the left foot. Right foot can come in front of the left knee as a kickstand, or maybe stack the feet. Maybe right arm reaches up and overhead, lengthening through that right side body. Maybe top leg lifts, maybe bend the knee, take it into a tree pose. You choose your variation. Keep drawing that top shoulder open. And as you exhale, we'll come back around Chaturanga. You can always skip the flow, go straight into downward facing dog. Maybe keeping a leg variation as you shift forward. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift up onto the toes, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, walking up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. And exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Bend the knees, inhale, Utkatasana. And exhale, palms to the heart, twisting to your left this time. Right elbow on the outside of the left thigh. Keep drawing the right knee back so the knees are square, so the hips are square. And drawing the palms towards the heart. Heart back up to the warrior palms. Nice, full deep breaths. Ujjayi breath. Keeping the twist. And then taking the gaze down to the left foot, step the right leg all the way back, finding your lunge twist. So the left knee's over the ankle, the back knee can lower down to modify. We're lifting the belly, the heart away from the thigh. Maybe gazing over that left shoulder. And then you can either stay here if you'd like to go a little deeper, maybe the right hand to the outside of the left foot, left arm towards the sky. Strong through the legs. Breathing deeply. And then palms come back to the heart. Keep the legs as they are, spinning all the way around. Inhale, high lunge, left knee over the ankle. Exhale, spin the back heel down. Foot is facing forward, just a little bit, and then bending into the front knee. Virabhadrasana 2. Squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other. Sinking down nice and low. Draw the belly in, gazing over the left middle finger. Inhale, flip the palms up, reverse warrior, reaching up and back, lengthening that left side body. And exhale, side angle, left elbow on the left thigh, right arm can either straight towards the sky or up and overhead, lengthening that right side body. And then again, either stay here. If you have a little bit more space, maybe the left hand comes down to the inside of the foot, maybe a half bind, wrapping the right arm around the back, hooking on the inside of the left thigh, or maybe a full bind. Just working within your limits, using the breath to guide you. Feeling the breath, the prana, nourishing the body. And exhale. Hands come down, frame the front foot, roll onto the ball of the back foot, coming into a twist. Right hand stays down, left arm towards the sky. And then we'll turn, keep turning to the left as we turn it into side plank, Vashisthasana. The right knee can come down, or rolling onto the outside of the right foot. Maybe stack the feet, or the left foot can come in front of the right knee. Maybe lifting the left arm up and overhead. And then any variation, maybe top leg lift. Maybe bend the knee, take it into a tree. Sole the foot on the inner thigh or inner shin. Good, opening that top shoulder. And then exhale. Maybe keeping the leg variation for a one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, one-legged cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog, hips up high. Good. Inhale, float forwards, high plank. Exhale, shift the weight forward and come all the way down onto your belly. All the way down onto the mat. Take the hands in front, right hand on top of the left, and then just take the forehead on the hands. Let the big toes come together, heels can just rest out to the sides. Taking a breath. Good. And then extending the arms all the way forward, palms face down. As you inhale, lift the arms, lift the legs for locust. Strong back bend. So the neck, the head is in line with the arms, lifting everything a little higher, really strong through the whole back body. One more breath. And exhale to lower. Left hand comes on top of the right. Forehead on the hands and just taking a breath. And then we'll come back up. Arms extend forward. Inhale, lifting all the way up again. Nice full locust, strong through the whole back body. Good, one more breath. And exhale to lower down. Right hand comes on top of the left and just shifting the hips a little side to side. Releasing the low back. Taking the hands under the shoulders, press back. Taking a child's pose, knees wide, big toes touch, forehead rest down. And then you can bring the arms back alongside the legs and thighs if you like, resting the shoulders. Extending the arms forward. And then tuck the toes, coming back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up onto the toes, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, walking up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose, and exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, this time sweep the arms up, gazing up, open the heart, little back bend. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fall, flatten hands, step back, high plank. And I'm just going straight into downward facing dog. Lower the knees down to the mat. Take the knees together and then take the feet out to the side of the mat, rolling the calves outwards and maybe sitting down in between the feet. So you can either stay here, this might be enough of a stretch for your quadriceps, or maybe taking the hands behind you and then lowering down onto the elbows for here, a little deeper variation. Just staying wherever feels available for you today. If you have a little bit more space, maybe coming down onto your back on the mat, nice deep stretch in the front of the legs. Arms come to the side, palms face up. Closing the eyes, taking a couple of breaths here, just stretching out the front body. And then we'll come up onto the elbows and just make your way to come into a seat on your mat, extending the legs out long. And then we'll take the right foot on the outside of the left thigh, sitting on the sit bones nice and tall. Right fingers behind the hip. Inhale, left arm reaches up, and exhale, taking a twist to the right. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist, either hugging the thigh or elbow on the outside of the thigh, gazing towards your right. Good. Nice deep breathing. Keeping the twist to the right, but just take the gaze over the left shoulder, flex that front foot, and then draw the ear towards the shoulder. So a nice stretch in the right side of the neck. Good. And then slowly release. Taking the right foot on the inside of the right thigh, and then the left arm comes down to the inside of the front leg. Inhale, right arm reaches up, and exhale, taking a nice deep side stretch over towards the toes, opening that top shoulder. Good. Lengthening through that side body. Good. And then inhale, lifting back up. And we'll switch sides, so extend the right leg long, bend the left knee, sole of the foot comes on the outside of the right thigh. And then inhale, lengthen, left fingers behind the hip, right arm reaches up, exhale, twist, inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist, and then hooking the elbow and finding your twist. Gazing towards your left. Every inhale, lengthen, every exhale, twist. Good. And then we'll keep the twist, but just take the gaze over the right shoulder. Keep those shoulders away from the ears and draw the ear towards the shoulders. You stretch out the left side of the neck now. Good. And back through center. Just taking a gentle counter twist back over to the right. And then back through center, and then the left sole, the foot on the inside of the right thigh. Right forearm comes down to the inside of the leg. Inhale, left arm reaches, and exhale, finding your deep side stretch as you reach the arm up and overhead. Maybe the fingers reach the toes back towards the fingers. Letting the head and neck just relax, and breathing deeply. Good. And then inhale as you slowly come back up. Extending both legs out long, taking the arms in front, palms face each other, slowly lowering all the way down onto your back, nice and slowly. Bending the knees, taking the soles of the feet on the mat, feet are hip width, knees are hip width. If you like, you can take a block if you have a yoga block. Pressing into the feet, lift the hips up, taking the block underneath the sacrum area, the top of the pelvis for a supported bridge. Arms come to the side, palms face up. Or maybe taking the block in between the inner thighs, squeezing the block, finding that internal rotation, lifting the shoulders up, drawing them under the torso, interlacing the fingers under the hips. Squeezing the block as you lift the hips up. Nice, strong bridge pose. Little engagement in the back of the legs as you draw the heels back, pooling on the mat. Drawing the chin away from the chest, chest towards the chin as you open the heart center, creating space in the back of the neck. One more breath. Slowly lower all the way back down, one vertebrae at a time. Releasing the block if you have the block. And then we'll take the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Supta Baddha Konasana, close the eyes, one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Coming back to your center, feeling this connection with the breath, connection with the heart, connection, mind, body, soul. Taking the hands on either side of the thighs, gently draw the knees together, draw the knees into the chest, give yourself a gentle squeeze, rocking side to side, maybe the hands on the kneecaps, do some little circles in one direction and switch direction. And then keeping the right knee into the chest, extend the left leg long towards the front of the mat and take that right knee over to the left, finding a twist as you draw the right arm out to the right. Keep that right shoulder drawing down to the mat and breathing into your twist. Good. Slowing down the breath, slowing down the mind. And then we'll come back through center, switching legs. The right leg extends long. Bend the left knee into the chest and lower that left knee over to the right, taking the left arm out to the left, finding your twist. So just finding this balance, a little bit of effort, but mostly just ease, allowing it to happen naturally. And slowly drawing the knee back through center, taking both knees into the chest. Happy baby, feet wide, knees wide, and gently rocking side to side, releasing the low back, releasing the sacrum. Drawing the knees into the chest, squeezing everything in deep. Inhale and exhale. Shavasana, resting pose. Just letting the eyes be closed and heavy. Let the arms be a little away from the body, palms face up. And just letting the feet gently roll out to the side. Letting the whole body just melt into the earth. Feel this heaviness in the whole physical body.